You can tell a great work of science fiction when fantasy tech inspires real tech decades later. That's the story of the VX1 from Voxon Photonics. Inspired by the game Dedrick, also known as holochess, aboard the Millennium Falcon, this piece of real sci-fi tech is much more than a hologram. The VX1 is what's known as a volumetric display. That means that, like Princess Leia's call for help and the game of Dedrick, it's a 3D image that can be viewed from any angle without the need for special glasses or headgear.
We're not out there to say use this instead of VR or AR, because the two things offer very different experiences. One is an immersive experience where you go inside a world, like with VR, and AR is putting things on top of another world. And what we're doing is basically 3D printing that world for you to gather around with a group of people and make conversation and study and discuss without something on your head. So it's yet another palette of tools are effectively for which you to create new digital experiences.
The way that Voxon 3D prints these digital experiences is similar to how a standard 3D printer works, building one layer at a time.
So we have a video projector. The video projector is like a normal video projector that you might watch a movie on at the cinema. But we don't build a picture like that. We build a picture like a Minecraft castle. So imagine building a Minecraft castle that is 200 bricks high. Now you're going to look at one floor of that castle, just the bottom floor. When you first start laying out that floor, it's just a cross section of that castle. And when you finish that first floor, then you build the next floor.
Each floor or layer of the 3D image is projected onto a fast-moving screen, which Gavin demonstrated for us with a laser pointer and a business card. The VX1 screen is moving so fast that our eyes can't detect the motion, and our brains end up blurring the layers together into a solid-looking 3D image. The VX1 comes with a clear dome to protect the moving screen from onlookers who might try to stick their hands into it like you see in the movies. But Gavin told me that the dome is not necessary to view the display and that the screen isn't moving with enough force to cause any harm. So far, the VX1 has proven the potential usefulness of volumetric displays across a wide range of industries and applications.
Video gaming, automotive, exploration, education for universities and schools. Medical imaging is very strong with DICOM data from CT scans and MRI scans being absolutely exquisitely detailed on the device. We've also done quite a lot of 3D video conferencing. So there's really no end to the possible use cases. But as a small company, we've got to pick our battles and choose which projects to work on.
The VX1 ships with a third-party 6-axis controller that allows users to navigate different image files and manipulate volumetric images in 3 dimensions.
It's about the size of a cupcake or a muffin. It sits on your desk. It's nice and weighty. It feels like really expensive because it's a nice solid little thing. But that's not the only controller that we can use with our technology. We also support natively Xbox 360 controllers. We support Leap Motion, the hands-free gesture camera, so you can move your fingers around like this and have a skeletal hand tracking you on the screen, or play with physics in Unity. We support various depth cameras for doing real-time video conferencing and captures.
While exploring the VX1's potential as a gaming device, the Voxon team designed a retro joystick add-on for the VX1 called the Z, which Voxon calls the world's first volumetric arcade machine. The Z debuted at the Tokyo Game Show in 2018 and is now available for sale on Voxon's website along with the VX1.
Currently the VX1 is $9,800 US. So we understand it's not a consumer device yet. It's an expensive device to manufacture. That's kind of the same situation for most early technology like this.
Despite pushing into other industries and seeking out new applications for volumetric displays, the Voxon team still has one Star Wars-related milestone they hope to reach.
We'd love to close the circle and put a Dedrick hologram table inboard the Millennium Falcon at the theme park in America. We've reached out to Disney. We're talking to some people who know the guys that work there, and I think after seeing pictures on board the Millennium Falcon of the Dedrick table sitting there without any monsters on it, I think we can certainly make inroads and build that. We've already got prototypes running, which would create a very cool digital version of that Dedrick table.
Instead of the moving screen display in the VX1, the Dedrick table would use a new kind of spinning helical display developed by Voxon. These are the first images Voxon has publicly shared of their prototype helical display, and we're very grateful to be able to share them with you here for the first time on What the Future. How would you use a volumetric display? Let us know your sci-fi dreams down in the comments. As always, thanks so much for watching. I'm your host, Jesse Orrell. See you next time, What the Fam.